Hi, how's everyone doing? I'm doing a live video today. This is my first live video ever, so hopefully this will go okay. I am just here today to talk about our virtual education programs. As you know, with all of us being at home and social distancing, we are offering some virtual care and support services, and one of the things that we're going to be doing is virtual education programs. So I want to tell you a little bit about those today. So first of all, we'll have a series of education programs going on throughout the month. So I'll tell you a little bit about the days and times, but know that if you can't make one, there's probably another one coming up. So our first education program will be this Thursday, so tomorrow evening, and it will be Healthy Living for Your Brain and Body. So I hope you'll join for that. So just wanted to tell you a little bit about what you can expect with the education programs. They're open to anyone. So it doesn't matter if you are a caregiver or if you have a family member with Alzheimer's or dementia, or you just want to learn a little bit more. Maybe you're a supporter and a volunteer, and you just want to learn a little bit more about Alzheimer's and dementia and what it's like. So anybody can join us for these education programs. And they are something that you can do virtually at home from your couch, from your bed, anywhere. And so on our website, you can see a list of the complete list of our programs and when they are, days, times, and how to register. So I want to tell you a little bit about how to register first. So if you are interested in attending, you can go onto our website, alz.org/Dayton, and you can get a list of all the programs that we're offering. And you'll have a direct link to click and register online. Or if you're not into registering online, you can register over the phone via our helpline number, 800-272-3900. Or if you'd rather call locally, you can call our wonderful education coordinator, Judy, and she can take your registration, and her phone number is 937-610-7011. So all of this will be online too. But just a little bit about what we're offering. So some of the programs that we're going to be offering, as I mentioned, Healthy Living for Your Brain and Body will be tomorrow. And that's a great program for anyone, really. The program really talks about some of the things that research has shown might be able to reduce your risk of developing dementia. So things like exercise, diet, nutrition, other lifestyle things like cognitive activities, social engagement, those types of things. And what does the research really say about those things, and how they might be able to help you and your brain stay healthy as you age. And all of us are aging, so it's important for all of us to have that information. So that's one that we're offering tomorrow. And then some of the other programs that we'll be offering throughout the month, one of them that is great is the 10 warning signs. And that program really talks about what are the most common symptoms and warning signs that you might see in someone who's experiencing dementia. And then if you notice those symptoms or signs, what do you do about that? How do you talk to that person? How does that person have a conversation with their doctor? What do you do from there? So that program's really great, especially for those who might be seeing some changes in a loved one or in themselves, and they just want to know, what to do next. And then another great one, this is great for just anyone who's interested, or for somebody I think who maybe has a family member who's been recently diagnosed, is Understanding Alzheimer's and Dementia. And that program really talks about a lot of the basics of the disease. So what are the stages? What are the risk factors? What medications are available? Those types of things. What's happening in the brain? So it's a really good, just general overview of the disease. And then there's a couple, so those are really great for anybody. It doesn't matter if you're a caregiver, family member, or if you're just someone who wants to know more. But there are a couple programs that we're offering that are really great for caregivers. And those are, one of them is called Effective Communication Strategies. And it really looks at how to effectively communicate with a loved one with dementia throughout the course of the disease. So through all of the stages. So early, middle, and late stage dementia. What are some of the symptoms that you're going to see, some of the communication changes, and how do you really continue to communicate with your loved ones? And that program really gives some kind of very practical ways to engage that person through the senses and things like that. So that's a great one for caregivers and family members of people with dementia and other loved ones as well. And then lastly is a program called Understanding and Responding to Dementia-Related Behaviors. And that program, again, is really great for caregivers, family members. It really goes into what are some of the most common behavioral challenges that you're going to see in someone with dementia. Now, everybody's not going to be experience the same symptoms. We all know that. But what are the most common ones? And then how do you handle that? What are some of the techniques that you can use to handle that situation if it arises? So that's what that program is. So again, there's something for everyone. We really just want to spread awareness in the community about what is Alzheimer's and dementia, and then also educate caregivers, family members, and loved ones about how they can continue to interact with someone with dementia throughout the course of the disease. So that's our hope with these education programs. So I hope you'll join us for some of these. I told you about how to register. Again, you can go online on our website, alz.org/Dayton, and then you'll see a link that says link to programs and services. And if you click on that, it'll take you to everything that you need to do to sign up, days, times, everything. So you can register online, or you can call Judy, like I said, our education coordinator, 610-7011. Or you can always contact our helpline, 24/7, 800-272-3900. So any of those ways you can register. And after you register, what will happen is you'll either, if you do it online, you'll see the information there. Hi, everyone. You will see the information there about, the link to click on, and then it'll come up and it'll be sorry, things popping up on my screen. So you'll get a link to click on, and then you'll be able to get the call-in, dial-in information, and then have it come up on your screen. And then if you register online, we'll also email you with the link that you need to click on to access the program on that day. We suggest that you try to log on a few minutes ahead of time so that you make sure all the technology is working and that you can see us. You'll be able to ask us questions through a chat on the side so you can get your questions answered too. And then we'll also have handouts that we'll email people afterwards, so you don't have to remember to write everything down. We'll definitely get you handouts that you can keep so that you have that information with you all the time. So, and then if you call as well, we'll also go ahead and send you all the information and the link to be able to access the program. So, I think that's all the main things I wanted to talk about. I'm looking at my notes here so I can see if I mentioned everything. But again, it's really just, a way to learn a little bit more. It's free for anyone to do. And it's just something that we hope will help create awareness or give you the information and tools you need as a caregiver. So if anybody has any questions about the programs, feel free to give us a call at any of those numbers that I gave, and we're happy to help in any way. We also always have online education available on our website. So if you go to our website again, alz.org/Dayton, you actually see a link to where you can do online education anytime. So if one of these days and times doesn't work for you, then you would be able to just do that online education at your own pace. Now, the great thing about coming on and doing it with us virtually is that you'll be able to ask questions of us, and we'll be able to answer that. And there's nothing that really replaces that kind of interaction. But if it doesn't work for you and you need a different alternative, you can do kind of at your own pace education too on our website. So that's all I have for today. Hopefully that gives you a better idea of our education programs, and hopefully one day we'll all be able to see each other in person again. But until then, stay safe, be well, and we'll see you soon.